Hello and welcome to Casual Heroics. For those who are wondering, what is Casual Heroics? I'll tell you more about the channel. To start with, Casual Heroics is a general gaming channel, dealing with tabletop role-playing games, video games, and any other such nerdy subjects that I feel appropriate to put onto this channel. It's kind of a side thing I wanted to do for the time being and express some of my more passionate interests and hobbies. The flagship series that I'm currently working on for the channel is How To RPG, the video series focused on teaching the basic mechanics to various role-playing games. How this series is designed to work is there will be one video that will be posted first that will have the basic mechanics done as quick and easy as I can manage to explain them. The following video will be a one-shot of the system to show the game in action. This is designed to show how the mechanics work while in play, as well as just show how a normal game would go among normal players. For the future of the channel, I would like to branch off to more actual gaming videos and some tabletop role-playing game series, because I have many stories and worlds that I would love to share with many other people and to create a story for others to enjoy. Now, channel update. In this video, I also wanted to give a channel update of where things currently stand for the channel. So, I'll be talking about stuff and rambling about whatever is going on. So to start off, we'll discuss the state of How To RPG so far. As you may notice, How To RPG is a bit of a slow series, as currently, the time of the posting of this video, and making this video in general, there is about 6 videos total for the How To RPG series. Well, it's a slow series because it takes time and motivation as well as interest to sit down and start and learn an RPG at my own pace, which is a little bit slow as I'm also not the best person for sitting down and reading long books, which is kind of the reason why I'm making How To RPG, is to teach RPGs for those who don't want to read it and learn better through watching. So there are a couple issues, as well as sitting down and trying to learn it. One thing being scheduling issues. Scheduling issues is a bit of an issue because one-shots involve using other people to collaborate with and jump on, play a game. And when multiple people are involved, scheduling is usually the biggest issue. I currently have 2 systems that have been on the backlog since the holidays of 2019, winter holidays that is, that have been put on a hold for the time being as the people I'm trying to get together have had some issues with scheduling during the holidays, a little bit of a hiatus in terms of communication due to people being busy, and with the situation of the coronavirus and other such things with that pandemic and these modern times that we're currently living in, things have just basically been at a bit of a slog, and my motivation to kind of communicate and keep track with people is a bit terrible, we'll say, for lack of a better term. Another huge issue is my work situation. What I work as is an environmental technician to clean up hazardous spills and other such things. And it's an on-call job, as well as somewhat of a physically demanding job in some terms, but it's mainly, I go out, I'll work for a couple hours, or I could work for a lot of hours. Just recently I had a day where I was on the clock for 24 hours. So it's a very unreliable schedule due to being on call and unstable in terms of trying to really set up anything or plan anything out, because I can sit down and think, okay, I want to take next day to learn some RPGs. I'll just sit down and watch some videos of the game in action because that's how I like to learn. Or I'll sit down and try and start typing up some of the PowerPoints to have a little bit of a backbone and outline for the video for teaching the rules. And then I get called in, and I'm just not motivated to do anything afterwards. I just want to sit down and play games and relax and recover myself. So it's a little bit of that. With all that in mind, kind of a little bit of a loss for motivation right now. Not necessarily in terms of I want to quit, just kind of at a loss at how to get the steam back for trying to get things going, because a lot of times other things will pop up, work being one of them, my own RPGs being another of them, because I have several games I'm usually most of the time is on the weekends, and also a weekday one that I'm trying to pick up from a year-long hiatus. And all along, all in general, I'm lazy. So that kind of really feeds into it. It feeds into all the time issues that I have with work and my own hobbies, as well as my own hobbies includes the people I play video games with regularly. That's an important factor to myself as well. So I do apologize for all these things kind of bogging down my drive to make the videos. And, well, I don't really know what more to say, but that doesn't mean I'm not making any videos or I'm not trying to make any videos or anything. It's just kind of have a pin on the project for the time being. With some developments, however, I do have some ideas in the motions with some people I've collaborated with and some new contacts that I've made working on other projects. And that kind of has given me a little bit of a drive to probably put the current two systems that I have in the works or on the back burner, put them to the side and start working on a handful of ones that are more immediately ready, which probably would be a smarter idea of why I should probably or what I should probably be doing in the meantime anyways, because I just recently thought of that and I feel kind of like an idiot for not doing that. But again, I'm lazy, so I apologize for that. And that also reminds me about the work situation that I didn't touch upon, but this is a rambling section anyway, so I'm just gonna talk until I'm done talking about things I have to talk about. I'm also working on a documentary, so there's also that's kind of thrown into my schedule. The documentary is about pop culture conventions and the experience of going to them, and that has definitely taken up a lot of my weekends. Currently, of course, that has not really taken up much of my time, but that is something I've been kind of slowly trying to get editing, working with my editor, or my current editor at the time, for that project, getting that done, and then sending it to other people to work on music and all this other stuff, and then eventually I'll have to be, once that's all said and done, I'll have to be shilling that out and trying to get awareness for that. So there's all that to keep in mind. So I got, on paper, I'm a busy person, and just, I don't know, it's a little bit difficult to kind of get things in motion for this project, which I, again, apologize for taking so long. Once the ball gets rolling, I definitely plan on having videos posted every month. So 2 videos posted a month, one for the system explanation and another one for the one-shot in action. That's how it kind of goes. So we'll talk about the thoughts on style. So the style of the videos, at least for How To RPG currently, is I'm using PowerPoint online, free PowerPoint service provided by Microsoft. And I really enjoy using this because it's simple way to use and explain how to play RPGs. Because basically, it's just basically like sitting up in front of a class and talking about it and trying to explain things, which I thought is probably it hits the nail on the head for the job. And it's free, simple, easy. And I, again, am lazy, so I really don't want to put that much effort into it due to my lack of skills in terms of graphics design and whatnot. But with that in mind, I definitely would like to hear some thoughts on some attempts to kind of mold the style of the series, or maybe the channel, and see what people would be interested in seeing. Doesn't mean I'm going to act upon them, whatnot, but I'm definitely interested in picking the brains of people who are interested in my channel and series to see what they have to offer, to see if anything is of my interest in something I can do. So there's all that, as well as I definitely would like to have things to look a little bit better. But if the simplicity of everything works, especially for How To RPG, because for more serious projects, I definitely would like to get more serious work done for that. But for right now, I think for How To RPG, the simplicity kind of fits the quick and easy explanation of the rules and everything. So I think it all works out personally. But again, I'd like to hear your thoughts. I think that's currently about it. But like I said, kind of bouncing back earlier to thoughts, I definitely have a few long series ideas that I want to do for RPGs. There's that. There's some Twitch streams I would like to get into. I'd like to play some games that have more of a audience interaction, because I would love to take advantage of those capabilities, and having somewhat of a following allows me to do that. So I would like to get into doing that as well as working back to the work situation. I would like to definitely do YouTube as or not necessarily YouTube, but content creation as a full-time job, or at least something to have an income to help not have a on-call job, and this would be a little bit more of a stable thing, so I can focus on my video projects that I want to do with my documentary and this series and a bunch of other things. But again, with the on-call job, I can still definitely have that as my more backbone. But again, I would definitely like to have some sort of way to create a system, like a Patreon or something, to support myself and allow fans to donate to the cause. There's also a PayPal if you want to donate to the channel right now, or just don't want to do a subscription service. There's a PayPal link to donate to if you're interested in doing that. That's on the channel page. But yeah, no, I would definitely like to do Patreon. People have suggested that, but I need to think of a way to make that worth it for viewers, because I don't produce content fast enough, and I need to think of ideas on how to do that, or see approaches of how people would do that, because I don't want to have people wasting their money for something they don't get something fast enough. So there's also suggestions for that if anyone has any ideas that I am currently lacking at the top of my head. But with all that in mind, I would like to end this discussion and say that's pretty much it for the update, and to wish you all to stay safe out there during these trying times that we're currently living in. And I hope to see you all in my further videos supporting the views and enjoying the content. And most certainly with How to RPG, learning how to play more RPGs for you to go out and enjoy with others. So with that, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.